So we have our video here, and we have the right spot where we want it to be created, the GIF, but we want to add text. So what we do is just taking our text tool, we're going to click onto our image right here, or our video, and you can see as soon as I did that, it added this layer. So I'm going to type how to, I'll say bake bread. And then I'm going to take my move tool and move this around. I can add different layers. I can change the color with the character panel, make it stand out a little bit more. So maybe I'll do something like blue, something like a bluish purple. But it still doesn't stand out quite as much as I want. So what I'm going to do is add a little background. So I'm going to take my shape tool. I have it set at white. And so I'm going to just create this bar over here. Now this bar is on top of the how to break bread layer, so I can just go over to my layer panel and drop it beneath. And you can see here on the timeline that it starts, or it's underneath the text layer. And I'm going to just drop the opacity a little bit. So I'm going to make it a little bit more opaque, so 50% or so. And just move it so it's a little bit centered, and maybe I'll change the color of the baked bread just to add a little bit, make it a little bit more enticing, a little bit more dynamic. Okay, so now you can see that this text was added where we are in the timeline, and I can zoom in on the timeline with this little zoom bar right here. So here is our whole GIF that we're going to animate, and then all of a sudden right here, our text appears. I want the text to appear a little bit later after I'm done setting the bread down on the cutting board. So I'm going to select both of these layers by clicking one and then holding shift down and clicking the next one and dragging them to the right. So right about there. So let me play this for you guys. So it's going to play through, boom, text on. Play through, boom, text on. Play through, text on. So that's a pretty good little promo for this tutorial that I've created. And the next thing we have to do is export it or save it.